She's back.
Yeah, hi you guys.
I missed her.
Yeah.
So did Emmett. We both stared out the window for hours. Bruce
Bruce
stared at
didn't
his
mind.
ball.
He just, yeah.
Oh, where's a? Does anyone want to play ball?
Well, that's the only reason he would have missed me, because I
Sure
tend to
did.
chuck him the ball all the time.
That's right. So,
Oh,
Victoria,
yep.
shall you welcome them
Yeah, welcome.
to another?
Exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun.
Oh my God, guys!
I don't even know the date. I'm just exhausted.
Make one up.
10th of June. Well, like I did the other day, 10th of Jan.
Yeah, that was funny. People
10th of
from all over the
June,
world were having panic attacks.
2021.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Whose group is that?
So, go to freeneville.com.
221 email this pseudo everyone. Yo.
Subscribe to
Uma, Mary. Look at all these sizzle, or all these triple D people. And
Working
Oliver.
on
He's
your
in
cover
Manifesting
again,
Mastery.
Sizzler.
Yo.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Yep. And by the way,
Most importantly, yes.
Dream Driven Day, right?
Yeah.
We got about a dozen people saying, I'm in, right?
Starts
And
Monday.
we've got way less than a dozen like openings. I'm talking way less.
Yes.
Right? I'm talking like less than a handful.
Yes.
Right?
So
So if you want in, don't be one of these people that dicks around and says, well, like
I said I wanted to do it.
oh yeah, I told you I wanted to. Well, a lot of people tell me they want to do things, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
meanwhile, boom.
For refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Look at me. Do. All right. So, Victoria, look at all these triple D and cool kids
I
here.
know.
Oh my God. And then people getting sizzle points. There's Jake Yo.
Excuse me.
All right. So, ready?
Yes.
Let us do it.
So what is it? Truth or consequence manifesting?
Yes. Truth or consequence manifesting. Some of y'all used to see the show back in the old days, but anyway.
So we've got to read an email from Michelle
Yes, right.
on Facebook.
That's right. You know, it's funny because I was imagining an awesome show, and it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about.
Yeah,
and,
so I remember you saying that this morning.
and I've got these ideas floating around, but nothing to hang them on, right?
All right.
And like seriously, like 4 minutes ago, Michelle puts up this post, and I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
that's the hangy point,
Cool.
right? This is how my
Perfect.
day always works.
Yeah.
So,
So, Michelle says, I've experiencing so many issues these past few months. I need guidance on how to turn it around because somewhere I'm attracting the wrong things and just need a starting point. The machine I use for my business broke down, so I'm unable to produce. I have pending orders looming. Then I just had a calf tear.
muscle.
Oh, got you. I was thinking, what?
I thought it was a cow. I thought it was a cow cry. It said
I was
calf
thinking you
tear.
have cows
Like calf
or-
tear. It's like,
Right, then I just had a calf tear. So I'm confined to bed and it's putting a strain on my finances and everything. How do I shift? And that's from Michelle.
all right, so I'm going to grab that and
Yeah.
I'll do the quote and stuff.
Okay,
today.
with dramatic pauses, like,
Oh yeah, I know how to do it.
well, sometimes.
Yeah, we'll see, won't we? Right?
Yeah.
So I want you to get how cool this is, right? Because you can either, right, the truth about you sets you free, right? And when you get that, you will not be imagining consequences. So you get a choice, truth or consequences. Everybody write that down, yo,
That just
Jesse.
reminds me, truth or dare.
Truth or dare.
Spin the bottle.
Oh boy, me and Victoria are going to have a good morning today.
Excuse me.
So,
yes.
ready? So, Neville Goddard says, every moment of time you observe what you are every moment of time you observe what you are imagining, because what you are imagining you are creating morning, noon, and night.
That was perfect. Good pauses in there.
Thank you, Victoria.
Keep doing it like
All
that.
right. And prune your tree and it will become a habit.
No, no. Yes,
Okay.
keep going. Right.
And prune your tree and it will become a habit. And you will prune it all through the night. This is important, right? And then in the not so distant future, in the not distant future, he who is the eternal vine will awaken and you are he.
And then in the night, he who is the eternal vine.
All right, you'll discover who you are, the truth about you that sets you free, because you'll be getting what you choose, right? But I want you to get there's some gold here. Morning, noon, and night, you're imagining something. Are you imagining from? Do you notice the truth about you that sets you free? Or are you imagining consequences? The machine broke, ripped a muscle. You know what? It's going to be really sucky. See, here's the thing. When you imagine consequence, it all goes nuts, and you have to add in hashtag Richard Branson, right? So here's the thing, right?
The humour.
So you got this machine that's broken, right?
Yes.
What kind of machine shall we assume it is? It's called a post hole digger.
Well, I liked how she said with pending orders looming. So
Looming.
maybe it's a looming machine,
Okay.
like what that you use for material and
Okay,
stuff.
well, it's called a sewing machine.
Yes.
And you can't sew things, you can't sew things without your sewing machine.
That's right.
And so here you are, you got your sewing machine and it's broken, and you got looming orders, all that good stuff. And then what happens is you hurt your calf.
Yes.
Right? By the way, I'm not making fun of you. We've all hurt things. We've all broke things. When I made up manifestingmasterycourse.com in the first 2 weeks, see, I was making up the course. See, I had like 400 lessons. We were distilling it down to like 90, right? And so I was making it as I was getting feedback, as organizing things in, right? And you know what happens? Oh my God, my computer bloated up.
It did.
Oh my God, it bloated up, right? So here I am. I got people that ordered manifestingmasterycourse.com. My machine bloated up. And suddenly I've got this opportunity. If I don't prune the vine, if I let it grow wild, suddenly I get to imagine me and my bloated up machine living under a bridge in Australia, right? Which really would really bloated, right? Because like then, I mean, like, like now I can say things in Australian like change. Got any change? And, like people would give it to me. Back then I'd be saying like, yo, brother, change. They'd be like, whoa, that is one freaky homeless dude under the bridge, right? Homeless.
Oh, homeless.
Homeless, freaky homeless dude.
Hummus. I guess
hummus.
I love hummus.
You got hummus
so if
on the
ever I
mind,
hear
right?
it, or nearly it, yeah.
So truth or consequences? And here's the kicker, right? Because we all can go into Consequenceville. Living under the bridge in Consequenceville, right? I got my broken pooter, got your broken sewing machine.
Well, the blowed up computer was funny because the consequence was, my God, we've got people that are only a week away.
Yeah, a week behind.
And
I
I'm
got no
riding
pooter.
this course as we're going.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, so I've lost all my data. My pooter's all dead, right? So it's like, what do I do, right? Now here's the thing: if we're going to imagine in consequence, if you're going to live in Consequenceville, Triple D Lisa, yo, look at that, Jake, Consequenceville, yo, Jake, Triple D Jake, right? Now here's the cool thing: if you're going to live in Consequenceville, you got to be shacking up with Richard Branson, right? You always add Richard Branson into your consequences.
Yeah, he's
it's
lovely.
Fun,
on his
right?
island. He's got a wine cellar that's bomb-proof, apparently.
I tell you, he's the man, right? So, by the way, do you think he imagined consequence? Or, see, what Neville teaches is, no, this is really cool. See,
Hey, yeah, Jake, you wanted the wine cellar. Do it on Richard Branson. Apparently his wine cellar is phenomenal. Fully stocked.
Right? Fully
and
stocked,
bomb-proof,
ready to go.
Hurricane proof, all of that. Yeah, sorry.
So we got to kill consequence. And how do we do it? We add in Richard Branson. Because you could wrestle with your brain. It's like, so it's me and Richard Branson pruning the vine. When I notice the vine growing wild, I just imagine Richard Branson swinging on it and stuff, right? So prune that vine, morning, noon, and night. You notice the imagination's gone loco de la cabeza, right? you prune it, right? You just Richard Branson. Just add some Richard Branson in. I mean, me and Richard Branson, homeless under the bridge.
Yeah.
Morning, Richard. How you
Kick
doing?
him back.
and Richard's going, change. It's like, no, you don't sound like an Aussie at all, Richard. Right? But here's the thing. Ready?
Yep.
This is the golden question. Somebody write this down.
Golden question. Is it a hashtag?
Hashtag golden question.
Hashtag golden question.
Ready? When do I imagine? We're going to answer this three
When?
ways. When do I imagine? Right?
Oh, because I thought it was where, but okay. All right.
When? Today, right? Today we're spinning it a different way. Ready? When do I imagine? Actually, let's make it where do I imagine. But it's where in time. Right? Now watch this out. Ready? When do I do a session? Morning, noon, and night. Where in time do you do a session? You do it in the morning? You do it in the evening? Do it at night? Where in your life are you imagining? All the time. All the time. So you do not let that vine grow wild. Second, when do you prune the vine? Okay? Always be pruning the vine.
Yep.
Never let it go out of control. Right? Again, you're noticing, oh my God, I got orders looming, living under the bridge with me and Richard. I mean, like, fuck, man, the guy's always like putting butter on crumpets and shit. It's like, Richard, like this is really serious. We're under a
Butter on
bridge,
crumpets.
right?
Ooh. Have you got any honey?
She's a butter crumpet kind of girl. You
I'm a
look at
Pooh
that.
Bear. You got any honey?
Well, see,
Yeah.
see, I'm more like Tigger.
Yeah.
Some of you Triple D people know what I'm talking about. And finally, and this is the big one: where in time, when in time, where in time are you imagining? Now, here's the cool thing. Ready? Imagining consequence as you do this. Oh my God, then I'll end up under a bridge. Then I'll be with Richard Branson. Then Richard will run out of butter and crumpets. I really don't want to be with Richard when he runs out of butter and crumpets. I mean, like, oh my God. And then what? Then see, just it keeps going, doesn't it? Right? Versus right. Where in time do you imagine? Now, here's the thing. Ready? Neville taught to imagine what implies your wish has been fulfilled. This is what I want you to do. If it's daytime, right? See, well, let's say it's bedtime, Victoria.
Bedtime Victoria.
It's bedtime, Victoria, and I
Does
want
that
everyone
mean
here
bedtime Eltham, or that means
it's
no bedtime?
Victoria.
Gotcha.
And then since it's bedtime, Victoria, what I want you to do is to imagine looking forward to your day.
With Richard Branson.
No.
Bedtime.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No Branson at bedtime.
Okay.
Hashtag no Branson at bedtime. See,
Not
I
yet.
want you to go to bed,
Yes.
and I want you to imagine
Yes.
eagerly looking forward to tomorrow. Not like, fuck, the machine's broke. Fuck, I'm going to be homeless. Fuck, I'm going to be with Branson. Well, he is cute, right? Let's hashtag Branson is cute. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine not the work, not the calf. If you're imagining eagerly looking forward to tomorrow,
Yeah.
yet that takes care of so much.
Yeah.
So here you are at bedtime, falling asleep, experiencing that feeling of eagerly looking forward to tomorrow. Another goody day. Boom. There's where I want you to play. So, Victoria.
Hashtag sizzle handsome.
Hashtag sizzle
listening to him.
handsome. Handsome sizzle.
Handsome man. That's what 20 always tells me. Handsome man.
So I'm going to do a Dream Driven Day commercial. Ready?
Yes.
You got to own your day. The whole thing about destitute under the bridge is sort of like trying to control your destiny. Hit the lottery, it all goes away. What you got to do is you got to own you. You've got to own your day. Jake says big chunk. Boom. The big chunk is you. The big chunk is your day. And that's the thing, because if you can fall asleep tonight in the feeling of anticipating tomorrow, what do you think tomorrow is going to bring? There's the thing. What are you bringing to tomorrow? Right? Today, by the way, watch this, because someone's going to say, you're not doing it right, Mr. 20. You're not doing what Neville taught. So it's like, all right. So I've imagined this thing called Victoria's Yum. Listen to her. Right?
I participated in one part.
It's,
Got something out of the freezer to
Right?
pour. Yes.
And so we're having this yummy lunch today.
Yeah.
Right? Now, here's
Love
the cool
it.
thing, right? Before we get out of bed this morning, I've already nailed half a dozen wishes. Yeah, my Joseph Goddard method. You can find that at feelitrealfun.com. Look up for the Joseph Goddard list, right? Before I get out of bed, I nail half a dozen things, like the podcast, which was exceptional, the show, which is dynamically wonderful. Oh, my God. And then dark mockery shows up as well. Suddenly, I've also imagined before my feet hit the floor, I am imagining Victoria's Yum for lunch.
Yeah.
Right? Having Victoria's Yum for lunch and how I feel with that. Ready? You know what lunch is going to be today? Yum. Right? We've got these prawns thawing out. I got vegetables all ready for me to massacre. And then when we're done, I'm going to go massacre some vegetables, right? So all in all, like we just massacre vegetables, maybe have some yogurts on the side. Who the hell knows? So, right?
Yeah.
But here's the cool thing, guys. You must own your day. If you don't own your day, you're screwed. Right? So, Jake says, if you can go to sleep, Jake said what I said. Man, it just fucking scrolled, man. But what a bummer.
Yeah.
But literally, if you can go to sleep tonight, right? And by the way, Mr. 20, like I'm out right now. Imagine falling asleep tonight, eagerly looking forward to tomorrow. Okay, this is ownership, right? You get to do it. And so, dreamdrivenday.com, like I said, we've got about a dozen people saying, I'm in. And it's like, okay, cool, I'm waiting. Right? No hard feelings if you make it or not, right?
Well, actually, we're not waiting.
And we've got way less than a dozen left. If you're one of those people that's on the fence, that's been kicking around, that looked at the page once or twice, or if you haven't gone there yet, go there. Early bird pricing is still in effect. You're saving massively. Triple D Jake says, Gold, great show. Thank you. Triple D Galaxy, boom, right?
Yeah.
You know, this is good. But you got to do it, right? You got to dive deep, and you got to stop doing things. By the way, the antidote, if you reread the original email, we'll have it in the show notes. Listen to how this begins. This is so good. I've been experiencing so many issues these past few months. Nothing slips by my day. I'm ruthless. And and believe me, do I screw up once in a while? Get cranky or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right? You know what happens? Right? I nail it. I go kick it in the Jimmy, right?
Kick it in the Jimmy.
I kick it in the Jimmy. I cut things off. I tell Victoria, go get it. Get me the chipper, right? So I prune the vine. I chip it up.
Yeah.
Dogs. But I'm experiencing so many issues these past few months. I need guidance on how to turn it around. You don't turn it around, you stop giving it life. Boom, right? I just need a starting point. The starting point, how you fall asleep tonight, eagerly anticipating tomorrow. By the way, if you get some gold there, we dive so deep into this in Triple D. This is stuff that no one else is teaching because I made it up. Actually, I observed it. You know what's cool when you observe what works? You can teach it. You know what happens when you don't? Anyway. Michelle, this is how you shift. I'm super glad you posted.
Yeah,
and you
thank
played
you.
your part in giving us a great show today.
Yeah.
Jesse, who was, I believe you were number 1.
Was
Boom.
Were you?
Lisa, who from the previous Triple D. She says it's your personal revolution. All right, so that's it, guys. DreamDrivenDay.com. If you don't show up, you don't show up. So, Victoria,
Cool.
let me hand it over to you.
Yes.
I did an excellent fucking job.
You did a brilliant job,
just
Tony.
was amazing.
I know.
Oof.
Go, go, go.
I feel like I'm naked in front of a mirror. I'm like, damn.
So what we want to know is, what was your hashtag strawberry bit?
Boom.
Well, those questions. When do you prune? When do you revise? Oh, but sorry. The strawberry bit really is going to sleep tonight, eagerly anticipating tomorrow. I
Yes.
reckon that's the strawberry bit for me.
Yep.
Yes. What was yours? Hashtag strawberry bit.
By the way, if you want to dial it up a few levels higher, like we did in the club, take all those when questions, you format them into wheres. It's a little easier for me to just talk generally here using where or using when.
Yeah.
But it really comes down to, where in your life do you need to prune? Do it
Yeah.
now. Where in your life are you imagining something different? Where? Oh, like how I sleep, how I fall asleep at night. Yeah, you get it? There's where the real power is.
Yeah.
You know, when's cool, when's important to really nail. But again, this goes way deep. And yeah, that's right, Lisa. Prune it, or it's Richard Branson.
Yes.
I do love the guy. I mean, like
Lovely.
yeah, absolutely. We'll have
Yeah.
to, get that video of him that we have him play it backwards.
What video that we have of him?
At the time whenever he